Yo, what's up? It's Durant, and this video is gonna be my rogue gear guide for Phase 3 Best in Slot Combat Daggers, alright? And I got this list from the Rogue DPS Sim spreadsheet made by Garcia that you can find in the Rogue Discord channel. So if you want to find it and test it out yourself, you can go and grab that by joining the Rogue Discord channel. And you can also check out my other video on this channel where I talk, I show you how to use the Rogue DPS spreadsheet. It's called Rogue DPS Sim, so you can check that out if you haven't. I'm just gonna get into it right here. You see, I got it on Wowhead, um, the Wowhead Classic Gear Planner here, and you can also find the link below this video if you want to just look at it for quick reference and follow along or you know do it later after you're done watching the video. So I'm just gonna take my camera off here. So we got for the best in slot for the headpiece is gonna be the Champion's leather helm with 8 agility on it. Um, the next piece, actually, I'm just gonna talk about the Champions. So this gear, might be harder, might be more difficult, I would say, for some people to obtain if they're just PVE raider, but um, it's just a rank 10. You can do it from AV, just AFKing if you want to. Might take a couple months, but you can get there. So in the spreadsheet, the other choice would be the Bloodfang hood, um, and for the shoulders, it would be the Night Slayer shoulders. If you don't, if you can't do rank 10, those would be the alternatives. Um, but yeah, when testing the spreadsheet here, rank 10 gear is going to be best in slot because of the two piece of bonus here. You can see the two piece plus 40 attack power bonus that you get is going to be it's going to actually give you more DPS. So that's why I'm putting this as the best in slot. So the Champion's leather helm with 8 agility. If you can't PvP, then it's going to be the Bloodfang hood. All right. The next piece is going to be the Presser's talisman. Next slot is the shoulder slot. We just went over that. The Champion leather shoulders. If you can't PvP, you're just strictly PvEing and raiding. Then it's going to be the Night Slayer shoulder pads. All right. Cloak is the back piece. Going to be Cloak of the Fire Maw. Slight upgrade from the Cape of the Black Baron. And the chest piece is going to be the Bloodfang chest piece, all stats plus 4. The wrist slot is going to be the Bloodfang bracers with plus 9 strength on it. For the gloves, still using the Age Core leather gloves. They're just too good. The plus 5 increased dagger skill it's gonna really help with the white damage because that's where most of our damage comes from in PvE, and it's gonna help reduce the glancing blow. It's gonna give you the, reduce the damage mitigated by the glancing blow. So um, having plus 5 dagger skill is gonna give you that glancing blow reduction. All right, so you're gonna be able to do more damage with white hits. There you go. I finally got it to come out correctly. The belt is going to be the Bloodfang belt. Next for the pants slot is going to be the Bloodfang pants with 8 agility. The boot slot is going to be the boots of the Shadow Flame with 7 agility. You can put on if you want minor speed increase, you can put that on as well. But if you're going for max damage, you can put the plus 7 agility on there. All right. Uh, the for the finger slot is going to be the Band of Akira and the Master Dragon Slayer ring, which you get from turning in the head. Um, Next up is the Hand of Justice for the trinket slot and the Drake Fang talisman. All right, last but not least is going to be the weapons. So you're going to have the Perdition's Blade for main hand, Corehound Tooth for the offhand, and Striker's Mark for range. For the enchants on the weapons, so for Perdition's Blade, plus 5 weapon damage. Now the spreadsheet does say that Crusader gives you it actually sims more, it gives you more DPS, but a lot of factors come into play if you're going to be using Crusaders, such as the proc per minute. The sheet doesn't actually know the exact calculations for that that Blizzard uses for the procs per minute. Also, there could be a lot of different factors that factor into procs per minute, such as um, hit, the glancing blow, the plus the dagger skill, how hit works, how much it affects the procs per minute. We don't know exactly, as well as other different factors such as just straight up RNG type stuff, rotations, things that are going on in the raid, etc. that could affect the proc. So I went ahead and went with +5 damage, weapon damage, because I like it. For PvP as well, I hit a lot harder with ambush and backstabs, and I don't have to rely on the crit, the the RNG for the proc chance. Like I said, personal preference. You can try it out. Crusader is also nice in PvP for the heal. So I actually tested both, and I went ahead and went back to weapon damage +5. I just think it's better for what I'm doing. Um, Offhand, the enchant's gonna be +15 agility. You get that static attack power and crit. The sheet also says run double crusader or daggers, but we usually use that for swords because white damage and just the double attack power, or the procs per minute is a lot. You get a lot more with swords, so double crusader is still the way to go. But for daggers, it's going to be, in my opinion, and my what I use it for, +5 weapon damage and static 15 agility. And I think that's pretty much it. The for glove, I didn't cover the gloves, agility +7 there. You can also, another thing to add for the pants and head slots, if you're broke and on a budget, you can go with the haste enchant. It's like a fraction of the cost compared to 200 gold that 200 plus that you're going to spend on the +8 agility enchants. Um, the haste enchant's probably like somewhere around 50 to 70 gold. And, according to the spreadsheet, it doesn't do that much less DPS, probably like a point or two less DPS. So, again, it's just a guideline, it's not exact. I don't know, you can test it out yourself. I actually run um, for the head enchant. I have, attack speed on mine because I'm broke, but eventually I'm going to, be switching to agility. But another thing, since I'm using double the two-piece for my PvP, I have 100 enchant on there. Not sure if I'm going to switch it yet, but I do PvP a lot, so um, I wonder if I can maybe I can buy 2 sets. Maybe I'll do that. But anyways, yep, that's what I have. I have that. I have the link. I'm actually using this set, and I have the link set up below this video if you want to take a look at it for yourself. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you next video. Peace.